今回は F1 マイアミグランプリの木曜ドライバーコメントです。
You know, the team has been very clear with us since first race in Australia. They said, you know, you can race each other, but obviously, you know, with respect, not trying to do, you know, not doing any stupid things between each other. Because at the end of the day, you know, we also obviously we race for each other. We want to win, we want to be the best, but at the same time, we want the best for the team as well. So we obviously, me and George, we are very well aware that you know we can race each other, but you know with respect and without trying to do any stupid things. So obviously the team has given us the green light because they want to give both of us the same amount of opportunities, and yeah, so they said just race, but you can race each other, but just be clean.
We're a bit surprised some people brought their upgrades to Miami. I think that was probably more they were meant to have brought it to Bahrain or Saudi. We expected a lot of teams to be bringing their upgrades to Montreal. We'll have sort of a slightly bigger upgrade, we hope, in Canada, because obviously there's still 2 weeks after Miami before Canada, so yeah, let's see. Hopefully they haven't caught up too much.
Quite a few days in the factory, to be honest. Lots of simulator to first correlate well what happened in the first 3 races and what happens on the simulator to make sure that every developments we bring we can test them and test those things on the simulator, being confident that the result will be the same in reality. And then also quite a lot of simulator sessions in order to test the different upgrades we are going to bring for this race and the direction we want to go into in terms of direction for the next few races. So quite a lot of work, but it's been good to reset. It's been there's been so much new information starting the year with these new cars, and to have a bit of time to look at through the data and to try and understand and optimize a bit more what we've done was much needed. So now I'm fully refreshed and happy to go again.
Everyone's had a chance to kind of go over what happened in the first 3 races, and everyone's had really more of a intense time to work on refining the car. So just feel fired up for this not second half, but the second stab at it.
We know everyone has upgrades this weekend, so we're confident it will help us move in the right direction. But in terms of quantity, how much we'll catch, how far off we'll still be, yeah, we'll just wait and see. So it's a new package, and we'll make sure our job really is just to get the maximum out of that.
Andreas Seller has talked about the large number of upgrades McLaren is bringing here. Just what expectations do you have?
I think hopefully we'll be faster. Obviously, that's the plan. We'll have to wait and see where exactly we kind of come out. I think it's again a step in the right direction for us. It's not going to be enough to challenge Mercedes, you know, this weekend, I don't think, but it's definitely in the right direction. Obviously, we're expecting a lot of other teams to bring upgrades as well. So hopefully ours are better than theirs. That's the plan. But yeah, I think the motivation and the confidence in the team at the moment is high. I think we're on a good trajectory again, and yeah, I think Japan was nice to go into the break a little bit with a bit of confidence and showing our potential, and hopefully we've just added to that now. So hopefully it's a good step forward.
It's really tough to know where we stand relative to others, and we really have to wait until, you know, FP1 or even the sprint quali to see what our relative performance looks like. On our side, I think we expect a slightly more challenging weekend than what we've had before, but it really depends a lot on what the others are doing as well. So we're going to be giving it our best and hopefully competitive. You know, the positive thing is that wherever we've gone, we've had a good car, and a car that feels good, you know, in terms of balance. So I'm confident that we can get the most out of our package, and then we have to really see where we stand.
Yeah, it was starting to be like a long break, I felt. You know, I'm excited to get back in the car. You know, it's been, I think, productive, obviously, for everyone to be, you know, working on the car and understand a lot of things. I think it's been 2 seasons in one, so there was a lot going on at the start of the season. But we're all excited to get back, and I hope that we can, have a decent weekend here and finish in the points.
We have a few new bits on the car. I think a lot of teams gonna come with like a couple of upgrades here. But no, we've been doing some good work. I think the plan was quite clear after Suzuka on what we were gonna do. Spend some good time at the factory, working in the sim, etc. So I think it's quite clear. We know where our limitations are. We know exactly what we got to work on. We have a good upgrade plan for the coming races as well. So feeling good in the car, good in the team, working well with my guys. So yeah, I think happy we get back to racing and hopefully score some more points.
We did work a lot. We had a filming day as well, a lot of sim, and yeah, the engineers were really hard as well. So I think generally it's been a positive little break. Hopefully we can bring some more performance here in Miami and have a good weekend.
The team has been pushing really hard, to try and understand a bit of our issues and try to bring improvements. So that's why I think it's nice to see what we can do here. I mean, hopefully we can be a bit closer to the guys ahead. That's the target. I don't know how close, but that's definitely what we are aiming for at the moment.
I don't expect to be fighting for a podium this weekend. Naturally, we're not the only team bringing updates. Obviously, we're bringing something a lot stronger, we believe, but I don't think it's going to solve all our issues. But yeah, I hope we can, be easing into a Q3, by example, because we've been fighting very hard to get there so far. That would be a step forward, and they also haven't driven in like the other guys in 5 weeks. So with only like one session going into sprint qualifying, it's gonna feel quite awkward at the start. But let's see.
It's really hard to know at this point. They're definitely positive, but I think a lot of teams are going to be bringing stuff here. So to know exactly how it's going to be is very, very tough. But I'm excited. Obviously, this part of the year is really about development. So everything we're bringing is we're trying to bring better stuff than everybody else. And we'll see how we go.
It was nice to have some time off. At the same time, it did feel a little bit weird to have a break so early in the year. But yeah, like I said, the season started very early. We almost had no winter. We were straight into testing in January. So to have a bit of time off, also, as a rookie, like you said, to have a bit of time to reflect on the first couple of races, prepare for this sort of next block, was really useful. So tried to have a bit of downtime myself, spending time, with friends and family, but also, in the sim, working with the engineers, trying to prepare for this weekend.
How much different is your car for this weekend?
A bit different. It's not the change of word completely. It's still our base car, our concept that we believe it's a good car. We are just now upgrading the car through the season. It's going to be the same thing, improving, looking at what we can do better. But I think for us it's clear where we need to improve, where is our main weaknesses, and we just need to focus on that.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming obviously off that break into a sprint weekend. Sprints are always demanding, hectic, but the hopes are, to be competitive, to squeeze out a couple of points here and there wherever possible, and just to maximize the whole weekend.
A lot of work on the simulator, just testing our new upgrade. It should be better, but I think we're staying modest. There's most probably a decent improvement, but it's nothing crazy. I think realistically for us, bigger upgrades are further down the line, and let's see how it goes. I think directionally we're in the right place, but I think everyone's going to bring an upgrade, so it's all relative.
Certainly we brought quite a few upgrades to the car that it will be different, but it's not so much how different it looks, it's how much performance these changes add to the car. And in that terms, given that everyone seems to be bringing quite a lot, I don't think our position will change massively. But hopefully it's the start of our road to recovery during the year. My feeling is that although it will be a good step, a healthy step for the team, when you look at it relatively, if the others bring also big upgrades, we're not going to be able to move up very, very much. No? So let's see, hopefully a first step, and then I think we're going to need to wait into later in the season to bring the bigger steps.
We have a different livery, same color scheme, but different kind of pattern. Looks pretty cool. the car itself, yes, we have aero updates. We have some weight reduction as well. The car has been on a diet, so we'll be faster than in the previous races. But how much others have improved, we don't know.
We're going in the right direction. We are definitely progressing every single race weekend, which is the main thing for us. I think so far this will be our biggest test because we are bringing a big package, and obviously everyone is. So it just depends if it's bigger than the others, and if it all works, then it will give us a lot of confidence on our development tools going forward. So it's a very important weekend for us, and obviously racing at home for the team. It's a very important weekend overall.
We had different things to do and to fix, especially on the vibrations and the reliability. I think Honda has been working really hard, and we have some news here. So maybe on that regard, we are in a better position. On the personal side, yeah, we had to train a little bit, to go on the simulator. I had one beautiful day also in Paul Ricard, driving the Valkyrie Le Mans car and things like that. So yeah, we try to use this time to relax, but also to get ready for Miami.
I enjoyed some weeks off, relaxing, a bit of driving. I did some racing in my time off, so that was fun. And yeah, spent some time with the team talking about the plans for the rest of the season. We're still just trying to improve in all areas, trying to bring performance every weekend. This weekend we're focused on the vibrations to try and make that better. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. I don't think the magic's going to happen overnight, but yeah, I think we know the things we have to work on, and we're just trying to do it as quickly as we can.